Welcome to my Pecha Kucha for my Master's in Social Emotional Education through National University. Hello, my name is Erin McDaniel, and I'm a second grade teacher in Southern California. I have been teaching for 23 years and never thought I would go back to school to get my master's. But then this program came up and I jumped in on it right away. I believe that social emotional learning, or SEL, is not just a program, but a transformative approach that has the power to shape the lives of our students and create a brighter future. As an experienced teacher, mother, wife, sister, and daughter, I have witnessed the impact of SEL firsthand. In elementary schools, students are experiencing what our district has coined as a COVID slide in terms of their social awareness and their understanding of school environments. My study was inspired by my second graders in an affluent IB school. I observed that they lacked the motivation to complete their work independently and had limited understanding of the importance of tests and quizzes. This led to an increased dependence on others and added stress at home. To address these issues, I created an action research project focusing on reflective journaling and goal setting. And the data I collected supported these strategies in improving academic performance and emotional well being. Studies have shown that integrating reflective journaling and goal setting can enhance students' academic performance, social emotional skills, self awareness, self regulation, and critical thinking abilities. My findings provided me with valuable insights for my fellow teachers who are also seeking to improve students' overall learning experiences. I was hoping to achieve three areas: self awareness, the ability to understand one's own emotions, thoughts, and values, and how they influence behaviors across contexts; self regulation, the ability to regulate one's emotions, thoughts, behaviors effectively in different situations; and improved overall critical thinking skills and ownership of academic journey. By using the proper tools and strategies, it helped my students become more aware, regulated, and independent, which led them to having great success. To gain more self-awareness, I used the tool of reflective journaling to help the students understand their role in their academic journey. This enabled them to create personalized goals for learning. To focus on self-regulation, we reviewed progress towards goals. They met with me, evaluated the progress. We followed up on reflective journaling to fine tune the study habits and refine their goals. And to improve their overall critical thinking skills and ownership of their academic journey, we reviewed test scores, gained understanding of how their personal goals resulted in improved study habits, and translated into academic improvement. My research question was very simple: how does journaling impact the self awareness and goal settings of second grade students? Research supports that the idea of allowing students to set their own goals can enhance self awareness and learning. Self regulated learning theory emphasizes the importance of students taking action an active role in learning process, including setting goals. By setting their own goals, students become more aware of their learning needs and develop a sense of ownership and control over their academic progress. A study by Zimmerman and Constantas in 2007 found that students who set their own learning goals displayed higher levels of self-awareness and self-efficacy. Another study by two other researchers showed that when students set specific and challenging goals, it positively influenced their motivation and achievement. My study took place at Running Springs Elementary School in California with a sample size of 26 students representing various educational backgrounds. I collected data through pre-questionnaires, provided students reflective journals that they could personalize. I provided weekly verbal and written feedback, and their progress was assessed based off of goal-setting entries. The data collected included qualitative and quantitative information, which allowed me to evaluate the impact of reflective journaling and goal setting on my students' academic performance. At the end of the 4-week project, the students completed a post survey, which combined with journal analysis helped me assess their understanding of goal setting process and needs. I was able to identify patterns, themes, and keywords to determine the most effective goals for improving test scores. Through the journaling process, I observed students had improved understanding of how to find and analyze test scores, their improved understanding of their role in personal academic journey. They improved their study habits due to focus on small personal academic goals. They improved focus in class. The goal setting provided motivation to take responsibility in bringing home proper study materials, leading to an increased responsible decision-making skill, which is a core SEL competency. The use of 2 data types helped me gain a grand overview of their gains in the study. For my qualitative data, I looked at their ideas of goal setting and scores of the district tests. For my qualitative data, I looked at their response to the short answer questions I gave them and was able to find common themes from their responses. The conclusion of the research shows that the GATE identified students who already possess strong self-awareness and self-regulation skills showed minimal improvement in academic scores through the reflective journaling and goal setting. However, high-achieving students benefited from these practices, enhancing their self-awareness and further improving their academic performance. Whereas the general education and special education students demonstrated significant improvement in academic scores, self-awareness, and self-regulation skills when utilizing effective journaling and goal setting effectively. Special education students with disabilities also experienced gains in self-awareness, which is crucial for their learning abilities and social development. The overall achievement from the research shows that 100% of the students has taken ownership of their academic progress and have stated that they are going to continue to use the reflective journaling process as they move on to the next grade level. Overall, this process was a very positive experience for all students, and they independently concluded to continue to utilize their reflective journaling following the end of this research study. I did have some limitations. The general bias and study variations was one of them. The study observed that some students excelled in certain writing genres more than others, potentially influenced the overall results. Focusing on a single journaling could have provided more consistent and comparable outcomes, allowing for more reliable conclusions. The teacher workload and support was another limitation, and the time constraint placed on the teacher, such as the inability to have individual meetings with the high-achieving students and the overwhelming tasks of reading all the journals within a given time frame, was a bit difficult. Also, the time constraint. This study's 4-week duration provided insufficient to accurately measure long-term academic success. Longer observation periods would be necessary to capture more meaningful and reliable data on academic performances and progress. For the future research, I suggest to involve parents on data and self-awareness and self-regulation outside of the classroom, to implement controls on reading genres to prevent skewed findings, to extend the research study duration to 12 weeks or more for more accurate academic development, to modify the pre-post questionnaires to include focus questions on self-awareness and self-regulation, and to expand the study to multiple classrooms and grade levels to assess age and maturity impact on the outcomes. Now that I've earned my master's in social emotional learning in the classroom, I hope to raise an awareness about how SEL can be a transformative power and inspire actions towards its implementation within my school district. By emphasizing its benefits and enhancing academic performance, improving classroom climate, and equipping students with decentralized skills, I hope to encourage educators, school administrators, and parents to prioritize SEL and create an environment that supports students' social-emotional well-being. Thank you so much for listening, and have a wonderful day.